Okay. So it's Kante here, and this time we're getting an S ranking on the Holoaska Day stage. As a quick fact, I should have you know it's pronounced Holoaska, not Holoaska. Like, the names look pretty similar, but the way that the name is spelled in Sonic Unleashed, the way that the name is pronounced in Sonic, the way it's spelled, it has an O before the A, so it wouldn't be Holoaska, it's Holoaska. I mean, that's just a little grammar fact. I'm kind of a grammar and spelling geek, but I thought I'd let you know that, because being my proper grammarly self, I notice such things. And speaking of things that I noticed that you have to boost a lot in this stage. Like, I mean, you may worry that boosting is going to get you to miss something because you're flying all over the place and you can't really control yourself as well, but that's actually not true when you're collecting rings, because as long as you get close to a range of rings, you can collect them anyway, because Sonic can collect rings over a wider range when he's boosting. So that's actually good note, because when you're boosting, you can then boost in a way to collect rings so that you can boost again, and then you can go faster that way. Now, Now, boosting in the 2D section is harder because Sonic goes slower under certain circumstances. Here, I'm just gonna stop and boost. Save myself a bit of time. Come on. Wee. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to fill myself with quite a bit. Now, normally with these little guys, they'd stick to you and then blow up. But if you boost, you don't really have to worry about them because you'll knock them away like any other enemy. Yeah, you actually want to approach this at an angle, because if you do it straight on, then you'll get hit by one of these rocket guys. Oh, dang it. That was bad. Now, normally here I try to... Yeah, normally I try to boost over that, but it was kind of risky, so... I mean, I was going to boost, but then I accidentally did the light dash, but maybe that's not such a bad thing. Now, here's a good place to boost on a grind ramp, because... Weed. Okay, so there's an item here, too, so might as well grab that. Okay, I'll skip over this. I don't think they're any faster. Then here we go. And that is the end.
No problem.
Well, not true, actually. I had a hard time with that. Like, I think this is actually take 6 of that, but... So it's good to finally get this done. Okay, so this is Kante moving on to... Oh, Holoaska. Actually, I said it was Holoaska in my last episode, but it's actually Holoaska because, like, you don't say OA, it's just really an O, so it's Holoaska, so... My mistake, I didn't see that. But anyway, I'm just gonna kinda... Just have to do this in a good time, so I'm gonna... But not only that, but collect enough rings and Gaia Soul, so I'm gonna try to go through this quickly and also scrounge around for treasure. Yeah, because there are several, like, Gaia items that I haven't gotten around here, so that'll help me get the sun medal that I'm looking for. But personally, I find it kind of strange that it's the nighttime and I'm trying to get a sun medal. I mean, that's kind of contradictory because the sun doesn't shine in the night. Oh, you people. Boy, those guys are annoying. You know what? It honestly doesn't seem much like nighttime. Like, it could actually be plausible that this is... Like, it's as bright as day here. I don't really need the rings to heal much, but want to get them anyway because I'm need rings. You know what's kind of interesting? I find it a little interesting how it's almost like the way they do this. It's kind of a substitute for this game. Instead of like tallying a total score, what it does is instead of like tallying a total score, it's requires that you do well all around in certain areas. So you have to you have to get a good time, and like normally if I were trying to go for a high score, I'd have to do that anyway. Oh. You know what? Do I get any soul? Do I get anything from you guys? Okay, yeah. Good thing I didn't miss you two. Okay. So... You know, actually, when I approached the big glaciers that I needed... Ow. When I approached the big glaciers that I can destroy, actually, what a good thing to do would be to... like, stop and then attack them. So... to stop, because, like, the thing is, if I don't stop, then Sonic is gonna do the Wereclaw, and what the Wereclaw does is, like, it's not as strong as a basic punch, so it'd be faster if I could just, like, stop and then throw a basic punch. And speaking of things I want to do fast, I'm going to blow stuff up with these people. Yeah. These guys are actually pretty good to throw around, so might as well do that. Oh. Okay, I guess that's everything. I'm not sure there's anything besides... deadly spikes, but I guess I'll check. Okay, nothing. I guess we're going this way. To victory. Okay, was that enough?
How do you like that, huh?
Okay, that's good to know. So, looks like we got another stage down the hatch. Okay, so now we're moving on to the second stage, Ice Flow. So, again, I'm gonna kind of scan around. But I've already been through this a while ago, so a lot of the boxes with Gaia Energy don't have, like, red Gaia Energy anymore because I already collected them, so... Like, this could have been red Gaia Energy, but I guess not anymore. But anyway, last time I did try to collect a lot of Gaia Energy, and it wasn't enough, so I'm gonna see if I can get more this time. For instance, I'm gonna take this guy and see... There's, like... Yeah, I'll just get that. That's probably gonna help me, like... There's something I wonder, like, if it's true or not. I'm wondering if when you collect Gaia Soul, then it kind of counts as points for every time you do the stage again. I'm not sure if this is true, but, like, it's possible, but I need some experience to test it out, though. But if it did happen, that would be convenient for me, because it'd be easier to complete each stage, and that wouldn't be, like, too bad, because it would be a little easier to find everything. Oh, before... Yeah. Ooh, before you move, I should move out of the way with this guy and this guy. Ow. Okay. Okay, so again, I'm kind of wondering, like last time I didn't, like I said last time, I didn't get enough Gaia energy to get the last sun medal, so I'm gonna be kind of scrounging around, seeing if I can find like extra places where I didn't get anything. Now, normally this would have red Gaia energy, but I already got it, so it's blue. I mean, it really happens. It happens with everything, though. Not just with red Gaia Soul, but with with items, too. Like the collectibles. Might as well go up here, too. I don't see anything in particular up here, so I guess down it is. I might as well get these 2 pots. Now this is actually a pretty funny boss fight, because I'm gonna be facing rhinos, and watch what happens at this first attack. Oh. Like, a bunch of them, if not all of them, just, like, go the wrong way and they don't face me, so that makes them really prone to attack. Normally, these guys get annoying when you're surrounded by them, but they're not really as annoying when they go the wrong way like that, because it shows that they're kind of dumb. And they're a lot more prone to attack then, so they're not as bothersome. Oh, whoops. I don't really need that, so I'm moving on. Just simply going along. Pretty straightforward stuff. Yeah. Like, the rings aren't too hard to get. I don't think, like, you don't actually need to get all the rings. Like, I mean, you don't have to scrounge around for rings. I mean, you do need to collect rings, but it's not necessary to get any and every ring you can find. Unfortunately, not sure what to say about, like, you do have to scrounge around, though, for the red Gaia Soul. Like I said last time, I didn't get enough Gaia Soul to get the Sun Medal for that, so that's what this round is supposed to fix. Whoa, that was close. So, like, in the end, it might be, like, for future reference, you may have to find, like, a big ton of Gaia Soul, like, find a bunch of item boxes. Like, basically find all the item boxes with that Gaia Soul you can find to get as much Gaia Soul as possible. I mean, and I think it's possible that when you do collect the red Gaia Soul from boxes, then it'll give you points for, like, every time you play the game for the rest of the time, without actually having to get the soul again. Which I guess kind of makes sense, because... Whoa. Because then you can't collect the soul again, so it makes sense to automatically get points. But again, I don't know if this is true. If you can confirm it, then please do. Otherwise, want to get a bunch of red soul anyway, so that I can complete my mission. So let's see if it's done. Okay, there we go. That is plenty of Gaia Soul. And that's it for this. So it looks like we have one last level to cover, and that's the Temple of Ice. Anything back here? I just thought I'd check. Because this game does sometimes hide things behind you. at least once, I think, like, in one of my previous videos, I actually found one of the collectibles that was behind Sonic. It's actually in a Potos in the first level. The first night level, that is. And there's also a place in Spagonia where they do that, too. So I guess I'm going down here because I can't go the other way. Let's look for stuff. Any good stuff I can find. Might as well grab that. Looks like I won't have to worry about these things, which is good. As usual, just kind of going through. There's not really a lot of exploration. It's quite yet. It's pretty linear so far. Okay, so okay, wait a minute. Something's kind of strange. This is me. I'm trying to go to the right, to the left, I mean, and I'm holding left, and this is what happens. Like, Sonic goes to the left with reference to him, not the camera. So I'm gonna hold up and see what happens. Dang it. Okay. Okay, I'm not sure I'm gonna get the time. I'm not sure I'm gonna get the right time on this one. I could take a while on it. Okay, there we go. So you have to hold keep in mind, like, with that, if you get stuck, you have to hold the camera up and to the left. I mean, hold the control stick, sorry. That's not exactly good game design, because that is kind of confusing. I feel like I should be able to get that more easily. Because really, it's like not really difficulty, it's really cheap. I mean, this game, like, to be honest, I haven't really had a lot of glitches with this game. Like, to be honest, like, it's like, probably the biggest problem for me, as far as design flaws is concerned with this game, is the controls. There are several issues with the controls. I think, like, there may be a delay in the response time for some of the controls, so that doesn't help when you're trying to go fast and do exact platforming. But then again, I guess it is kind of ignorable. So, like, this game doesn't have a lot of design flaws. Probably the controls is probably the big thing, but I can't really name much else. Okay. It would be kind of nice if Sonic went slowly, but I guess not. Nice try. Anyway, let's get you out of the way. Okay, so that may be a red... That may be, like, red Gaia Soul when you before you collect it, but... It's either that or, like, one of the collectibles. One of those question mark things. So, speaking of... Yeah. I was wondering what was in there. And this... Not what I was going for, but I'll take it. So... Looks like I can find something good here. And here. Okay, I take back what I said. I must have already gotten... Well, to be honest, some of the energy you get here... Some of the Gaia Soul that you get here is blue to begin with, so... You'll have blue item boxes. I think there's one in Tuna. There's one that's, like, naturally blue and doesn't come from red Gaia Solar items. Like, there's probably more. There may be more, but I can't. But I don't really know of any more. Okay, let's deal with you people. That was easy. Okay, why don't we get you two out of the way? Good boy. We got you people. I guess I know what I'm doing first. Which is to deal with you people. And get really as far away as I can. Because Ow. Okay, I guess I'm using you people too. Ow. I need to go. I need to go. Oh. I'm scooting out of the way. Okay, so let's use the Unleash mode. I'm gonna... Yeah, that's a really effective move for defeating those guys, because those... Like, that move I just did, it replaces the double uppercut that Sonic normally does, so... And it's really effective against bosses. It can, like, drain most of their health. So that's awesome to note when you're trying to do stuff. Normally, what you do to do it is like, do an LR combination, like 2 or 3 punches and then press L and R. But anyway, we're done. We're done with this, and we finish off in Sonic's Glowing Brilliance. And that's all and that, my friends, is all the missions done with an S ranking in Holoaska. All the regular day stages, that is. I mean, really, it's both the day and night stages. My bad. Anyway, we're done.